My name is Andrew Ransom, and I'm a second semester at Berklee College of Music. I think what makes Berklee's jazz program so good is a few things. I mean, there's the faculty.
My name is Nolan. I play the trumpet. This is my second semester at Berklee. I think that because all the core curriculum at Berklee really focuses on a lot of stuff being jazz oriented, like the harmony and the ear training really focuses on, it helps you to improvise and helps you understand jazz a lot, so everything at Berklee just kind of like builds towards that, I think.
People who are really, geared towards teaching you how to express what's already in you and not, what's on paper necessarily.
I'm Joe Vargas. We both play bass at Berklee College of Music, and we're both second semester students. I think the greatest part of it is that all the teachers that teach jazz at Berklee, you have any chance on any given weekend to see them play. So you can go anywhere. Like there's my bass professor, because you have all the greatest teachers, and you see them live, like in their natural habitat, doing what they do. They're all paying the bills.
Yeah, they're all still gigging musicians, which makes it like so much better and so much more beneficial to learn from them.
Alright, I'm Michael Losticat, and I play guitar at Berklee College of Music.
I'm Dan Whitebread. I'm a fourth semester student at Berklee College of Music, and I play guitar.
Currently I'm taking jazz improv techs right now, and it's not so much the class that's great as much as it is the teacher. And the teacher that I have right now is ridiculous. He just had a gig in Paris, and he's one of the most inspiring teachers I've had in my life.
Well, one class that really kicked my ass but really got my jazz shaped up was Cheryl Bailey. I had a private lesson with Cheryl Bailey. She's a bebop guitar teacher from New York City, and that was my first semester, and that was really a interesting start to Berklee.
I remember one time someone was playing a part, and he's like, "Nah, man, you gotta sing it. You gotta sing it like you're in front of 1,000 Negroes in church." And I'm like, man, this guy's the truth.
The best class that I've taken so far would probably be a class called Improvisation Concepts, which is a really vague term in general. But basically what it is it's a free playing class. So it's comparable to like free jazz, where there's no sort of set chord changes or melody. You're not playing standards. You're not playing any sort of tune. You're just you're using your ears in a way that you would never use them, where you're communicating with other people through music.
Currently, I'm getting really into jazz blues and earlier styles of jazz like bebop with John Coltrane and Dizzy Gillespie, Miles Davis, Charlie Parker.
I'm into world jazz too. I'd say world jazz is definitely my favorite form of jazz. It encompasses stuff from all over the world, music from all over the world. I'm really into John McLaughlin's project from the 1970s called Shakti. It combines Indian music with jazz fusion. It's good stuff.
Definitely blues. I like really old school blues.
As much as I hate to say that Berklee pushes styles, I'd have to say that you're really pushed to study traditional jazz, like a lot of standards and older tunes.
Yeah, at Berklee they teach us a lot of stuff. I've learned a lot about ragtime and blues and fusion and stuff.
It's funny because when I first got into before I got into jazz, I thought it was just like elevator crap music. But I got into like Joe Pass and just a lot of the guitar jazz I'm really into. I got into Miles Davis.
Thelonious Monk is definitely one of my bigger influences. With Miles Davis, John Coltrane, Jocko. As bass players, that's kind of what a contributing factor that really helped me get into it.
I'd always been kind of a passive sort of listener, like in general. I'd always really dug jazz, but like not in a really big way. But then recently I started listening to a lot of Kurt Rosenwinkel, who actually went to Berklee in the 90s. And he's a jazz guitar player, and some of the stuff that he's been doing as of late is like really inspiring.
My dad was a musician. He played jazz a lot, and he listened to a lot of jazz, and that kind of turned me on to jazz. I listened to, when he played me some Chet Baker, then I started really getting into jazz, and that's kind of what turned me on to it.
Boston's jazz scene is a great scene. I mean, it's a huge city, so you have places like, you have Wally's, yeah.
Wally's is a great place to play.
On Manhattan.
I want to be a rock star, play music to thousands of people, and have women love me.
I'm actually using my knowledge in jazz to help me become a teacher, to help me influence other people, to get more people playing music, to bring up like the next generation of students and musicians.
I just want to gig a lot.
Would you play something for me?
Yeah, sure.